Are you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better when... So you have high compatibility with the Express. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Yarilo VI has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with. He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles at the star, I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival. If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it. As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yen, and even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be... I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Yarilo VI and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. I see. You should find March.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go? That's our Don Hung. Always trying to look cool with his poker face. Don't mind him. Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. Well, are you ready? When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it. Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet. To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't...
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
All right, here comes the Yarilo VI Trailblaze team.
Yarilo VI. We're here.
It really is one big snowball.
Well, the Trailblaze path grants us faint power. It allows us to better adapt to harsh environments.
Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should...
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! Me neither. If only we had a snowmobile. We never get to bring anything cool from the Express.
Do you remember what you did to our last snowmobile?
Anyway, moving on.
Remember, we should stay vigilant.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special, so if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trail...
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet Fragmentum monsters have already made it here.
Time for the main event. Let's rock! Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Time to twirl!
What about this?
Time to twirl! Oh dear. Nyah!
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
Time to twirl!
Time for the main event.
Let's rock! Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Honored to meet me. Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
This song, turn up the volume.
Time to twirl!
Let's go. Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
That's it.
Time to twirl!
Let's rock.
Batter up!
What are you looking at?
The time's now.
Time to twirl!
Up. My tempo.
What about this?
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Rules are made to be broken!
Time to twirl!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Step aside. Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time for the main event. Turn up the volume.
Time to twirl! Maybe you can keep it down?
This is our chance.
Time to twirl!
The time is now.
You must be honored to me. It's gonna hurt. Time to twirl!
What about this? Just a scratch. Step aside. Clemency? Never heard of it. Time is now.
Up. My tempo.
Time to twirl!
This is our chance.
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken! these buildings have been buried
Huh? So,
a long, long time.
Step aside.
time to twirl!
Let's rock!
Time to twirl!
Let's reach the end of the story in your own way. Keep at it.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or they just need a helping.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely it doesn't warrant. But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy.
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski. Excellent, I'll remember the name. Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front. Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snap. Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane Guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it. Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Belobog, the city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal... You really don't know? The Silvermane Guards are Belobog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most... Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you... There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? I haven't even started trading yet. Oh, showing you the way is easy. But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane guards?
Yeah, I was just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from? Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in...
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned? Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught!
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
It's now or never! Over to you, dear friends!
Hey! You're... Time to twirl!
Turn up the volume.
Time to twirl!
Let's make it quick. What about this?
Clemency?
Ready to lose
Never
yourself?
heard of it.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
The time is now.
Time to twirl!
The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock.
Time to twirl! Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl!
I, Jafard Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Oh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Relinquish your resistance.
This!
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you. You know who I am. Ever see a diamond kiss me? It's all yours.
On my command! For glory!
Step aside. I have no interest.
Let's rock.
Time to twirl. You must be honored to meet me.
Resistance is futile!
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's go. What about this?
What do you... Maybe you can keep it down?
Our position is solid!
Rules are made to be broken! More than that.
And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't...
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall?
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the Take them away.
But we're not from Belobog.
Photos?
Ah, you're a genius! Great idea! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How?
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage.
But these people...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian made us. Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Belobog, the city of...
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth. With raging in the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klepoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting...
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
Marked change in tone. It sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
You wanted to know.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're here. This is Klepoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters. Klepoth is the symbol of preservation. Under Klepoth's impulsion, the architects constructed Belobog. Thus, to show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Eon themselves. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian,
The Supreme Guardian?
the leader of Belabar, elected and appointed by the architects. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she
We're gonna see her right now? Can I?
Rest easy. The Madam Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, you've only just arrived. I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madam Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky. I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be... Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, the architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know an eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication.
Do you think anyone's gonna know what you're talking about?
We came here for something known as a stellaron.
A stellaron?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets you mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the eternal freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur.
Correct.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world you can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. Even if this stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the stellaron,
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty...
You know how to seal the stellaron.
we have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called... It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here. And we can discuss this It should be me thanking you. Visitor, I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further. Of course, I understand. Do not worry.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your
You know, I didn't think things were gonna go that smoothly.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait! Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards.
So the corrosion is inside the city. Well, that's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all go...
Feel free to look around.
I can't decide.
Wow, look at the carved ice.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city.
So let me introduce myself. But you can call me. Yes, Miss Taylor. Okay, guys. Take a look. Architects, our followers, Everwinter Monument. Any question?
Careful.